Germany has issued a European arrest warrant for Vladimir Z, a Ukrainian detained in Poland on suspicion of blowing up the Nord Stream gas pipeline. The question is, why is Germany so keen to have the suspect behind bars on our western border? Nord Stream 2, a project that Germany and Russia, its main beneficiaries, had been pushing for years. Above all, this pressure pointed to the political, rather than business, nature of the investment, although neither the climate nor market conditions were favourable. Gas prices were falling, and consumption in Western Europe was further reduced by the pandemic and the crisis in Germany. But the gas pipeline was to be built. Fortunately for us and for Ukraine, this did not happen. Germany has never really abandoned its desire to cooperate with Russia, regardless of who is in power in Russia. It is such a strong alliance that even if there are temporary crises, such as the recent one, the desire to return to these special economic and political relations will always be extremely strong. And this is a signal to us, to Poland, that nothing has changed in geopolitics, that we are where we are, and we are always between Germany and Russia, which will strive to cooperate with each other at the expense of Poland. Now Germany is demanding the extradition of Vladimir Z, a Ukrainian suspected by the German judiciary of involvement in the bombing of the Nord Stream gas pipeline 3 years ago. Vladimir Z has been living in Poland for 3 years. He lives permanently with his wife and children in Pruszków, near Warsaw. He has a construction company there. It was a shock to see my husband being led away in handcuffs. You can't prepare for something like that. When a German court issued a European arrest warrant for him over a year ago, he left for Ukraine. After some time, he returned to Poland. He wanted to buy real estate, and he attracted the attention of the authorities. Poland is allowing itself to be drawn into a narrative that Germany has been producing for years. After these explosions, Germany did not even intend to check or consider other lines of investigation. From the very beginning, they decided to follow the lead of a small boat, a yacht, on which they suspected that a total of 6 Ukrainians were sailing, and divers caused the explosions, as I said, on 3 out of the 4 pipelines. The Germans are demanding the extradition of the Ukrainian because they suspect that he destroyed their critical infrastructure, but he neutralized a dangerous project that would have enabled Russia to engage in political blackmail. This brave Ukrainian, if he did it, of course, because I am not so sure, deserves the highest award from European countries for stopping this disastrous German-Russian project, which gave Putin the opportunity to finance his entire war machine, because this project was extremely beneficial from Putin's point of view, bypassing Poland, that is, giving him the opportunity to use energy blackmail. I believe that the Polish state should treat this Ukrainian as a soldier fighting on the front line against Putin. Radosław Sikorski reportedly said in conversations that he would be ready to grant Vladimir Z asylum in our country and award him a medal. At the same time, the Polish authorities emphasize that nothing has been proven against Vladimir Z yet. He is still only one of the suspects. What does the head of the Polish Ministry of Foreign Affairs have to say about this? Please direct all questions to the Ministry of Justice. As I understand it, the first decision in this case was made by an independent Polish court. But this does not bring credit to Polish diplomacy. Not only Poland is watching, but the whole world is watching, because there is an interest in this issue and the situation of whether a Ukrainian citizen accused of destroying Russian property, i.e. that of Gazprom, could be arrested in Poland for 7 days for this reason. Unfortunately, it turns out that this was the case. But if Poland extradites the Ukrainian to Germany, an even darker scenario may unfold. I'm afraid that if the Polish government decides to extradite Vladimir Z, we may soon see his show, Trial in Warsaw. So I'll do that again. I'm afraid that if the Polish government decides to extradite Vladimir Z, we may soon see his show, Trial in Moscow. I have no doubt that Poland under Donald Tusk rule is, well, one might say, serving Germany. And one of the elements that confirm this is precisely the situation related to Vladimir Z. But that's not all. It turns out that German services were also involved in activities at the Ukrainian suspect's home. Last year, a search was indeed carried out at my client's home where he lives, and these activities were carried out in part incorrectly. That is, both German and Polish officers participated in these search activities. The explosion that damaged the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline occurred in September 2022, 6 months after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Since 2011, Germany had been using Russian gas transmitted via Nord Stream 1, bypassing Poland and Ukraine.